Hi, I'm Andrew Nickel with City Theatrical, and I'll be training you today in our SHoW DMX system. This is one of a series of videos on SHoW DMX. If you go to our website at www.citytheatrical.com, you can download manuals, cut sheets, white papers, product reviews, and our lab report to get deeper into the product. Today we'll take a look at the SHoW DMX dimmers. The 5620 low-voltage DC controller is distinguished from the transmitter and receiver by its black sides. The physical casing is a NEMA 1 enclosure made of aluminum and steel, and it is ETL listed and CE and FCC emissions certified. Like the rest of the SHoW DMX line, the dimmer has a 5-button interface and a 2-row by 16-character blue LCD screen. Much of the information we'll discuss about dimmer configuration and output profiles is written right on top of the dimmer. Let's take a look at the rear panel. You'll note that the dimmer has a 5-pin XLR, DMX, and RDM input and a pass-through output. There are also 8 Anderson 45-amp power pole connectors, a single red and black pair for power in, and 3 sets of yellow and blue pairs for loads out. DC plus is bused on the yellow connectors, and there's an internal 30-amp fuse. The pulse width modulated dimming is on the DC minus side. There's also a recessed reset button and a DMX termination switch. The 5620 can be configured as 3 separate 10-amp dimmers, 2 15-amp dimmers, or as a single 30-amp dimmer. It will operate with any DC voltage between 9 and 24 volts and can be used with batteries or mains-powered DC power supplies. The 3-channel configuration is ideal for controlling RGB LED systems, but can also control incandescent lamps, effects, or anything else that runs on 9 to 24 volt DC power. Each dimmer channel can be separately configured with any of 4 different output profiles, including ISL curve dimming for incandescent loads at 60 Hz, linear curve dimming for incandescent loads at 60 Hz, non-dim, and a high-speed LED dimming curve at 1.95 kHz. There are built-in level test and bump button functions. The level test buttons allow you to use the SHoW DMX dimmer as a standalone DMX controller if you only need to turn on your DMX to a level and hold it there. The 5620 is RDM enabled, and you can use RDM for discovery, identification, DMX addressing, configuration, checking battery voltage, device labeling, test level, and output format. Each 5620 ships with a mounting plate and a set of longer screws. If you remove the 4 screws on the bottom, you can put the mounting plate in place using the longer screws. It allows you to hang the dimmer from a pipe clamp. You can also attach the dimmer directly to a surface by screwing into the countersunk holes. One typical use for the SHoW DMX 3-channel dimmer is to control LEDs for architectural or scenic use. Here's how we can connect 3-circuit RGB LED tape to a SHoW DMX dimmer. Prepare the RGB tape by installing Anderson connectors on suitable tails. Then connect the Anderson tails to the dimmer outputs, and you have 3 channels of RGB control. The second typical use for SHoW DMX 3-channel dimmers is for battery-operated lighting on stage shows. Shows that utilize moving scenery or turntables make it impossible to run either power or data cables. Here's how we can operate a low-voltage incandescent fixture with battery power and wireless DMX data. By utilizing a City Theatrical number 5650 battery-to-receiver twofer, we can operate both the receiver and dimmer by 12-volt battery power. Many Broadway and West End shows and tours utilize SHoW DMX dimmers for low-voltage battery-operated lighting, and many studios and architectural installations use them for dimming LEDs. SHoW DMX 3-channel dimmers make this job easier for everyone. Thank you.